When you feel worldly love towards someone, I'm not talking about noble love, okay? When you talk about, the other day we talked about dirty love, that love, right? Just very noble, casual love, right? Normal love. When you feel that love towards someone, these are some of the things you might do. First, you want to express it to the other person. You want the other person to know that you love them. These are typical behaviors. You want the other person to know that you love them, and you want to express your love, right? So some of the things that you might do to accomplish these things is you might talk to the other person and say, I really like you, I love you, and so on. The moment you say these words, you're expecting the other person to start to care about the fact that you love them. In other words, in their lives, you want you to be someone valuable. You want them to revere you. You want them to see you as an object of value. This is why I say it's a very selfish thing. It's not a selfless thing. It's a very selfish thing. But in a mundane sense, it's how the world works. I'm not here to change the world upside down. I'm simply here to turn you right side up and let the world be as it is, right? So in other words, when you turn the right side up, you'll be like, the world is upside down. That's how it will be. So this love that people want to express to someone is because, they want the other person to know that they love. And it gives them a sense of value. When you have someone to love, it gives you a sense of value because you feel like you have someone for you. And why do you want them to know? Because you want them to value you and to make you feel from time to time at least that you are someone they care about. Think about it. If someone doesn't care, right? Someone doesn't care, someone you love doesn't care about you, how does that feel? Yeah, of course. That feels really uncomfortable. Whether that is children, whether that is parents, siblings, friends, whoever, right? Imagine your girlfriend, boyfriend, just take, a very basic example, right? You love them, but they don't show that they love you in return. Are you going to be okay with that, or are you going to try and do something about it? Typically, you would do something about it. You might talk to them and ask them, is something wrong? Have I done something to upset you? Why are you saying that? Let's say they're okay, right? They're perfectly fine. They're happy, jolly as jolly could ever be. Right? They're going out with their friends. Right? They are going to the parties, having a really good time. But they don't give a 2 cents about you. They don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you, but you love them more than anything else. And they don't concern you. They don't give you any recognition. Now, what might you do? Are you going to be so happy because they're happy, or are you going to go and talk to them and go, have I done something to upset you? Why aren't you talking to me? Why don't you even look at me? Those days you didn't used to be like this. You don't used to talk to me. Why aren't you talking to me now? What are you looking for? You're looking for recognition. You need to feature in their lives. When you love someone, you need to feature in their lives. When they talk home, when they talk to their folks, they have to talk about you. Imagine that. No? You're at home, your wife takes a call to her parents, and she's talking about everything but you. She's talking about the party, she's talking about how they did the home up, she's talking about the children, she's talking about her friends, she's talking about your friends, but not about you. At the end of that conversation, I think, you're going to have something to talk to her about. Excuse me, in that conversation you had with your mother, didn't I ever come up in that conversation? Did she not even ask about me? Don't these things matter? When someone has met with someone else that you know, and they come and tell you, have you not heard people say, did they ask about me? Didn't they ask about me? Or didn't they ask after me? Why? Because when you love someone, you want them to feature you in their life. In other words, this is a selfish emotion. You're doing it for yourself.